Hello everyone, it's Mechad speaking. So today I'm just going to be going over fractals. This is aimed at beginners to fractals. I just want to explain some things that some people tend to miss, or or it might be a little bit overwhelming to understand to begin with. So I'm going to start with sharing with you in fractals you need agony resistance. So a lot of people refer to it as AR. If you go into me inventory, you can see them here. There'll be these AR. You can combine them to your armor or weapons to increase your agony resistance. So, right, let's go into me equipment for one moment. So, what I'm going to show you here is how much agony resistance I've got on this character, which is 92. Right, so unable to add these +1 agony infusions to your armor and weapons, you need ascended armor. You can see here where the Phantom's mask, it has agony infusion 9. Um, so yeah, and obviously 5 on this one, 7. I don't have any on that one just yet at the moment. I'll probably add some to that. 7, and you might see this exotic gear does not have anywhere for me to add agony infusions. The way you get these balls of infusions is by doing fractals themselves. Level 1 to 25 usually you can probably do without any agony resistance at all. This is 1 to 25. For 1 to 25 you probably get away with not having any agony resistance. Right, what you might also see here is these are agony resistance +1. So to create them into the +9s and the +7s and 5s that you can see here on my armor, you will need to go to this vendor down here, 5959 merchant, and you can see I can change 64 for 7 +7 agony infusion, and I'd buy that, and then I can attach that to armor. As I said before, you can only add agony infusions to ascended armor. Now, if you're new at fractals, you might even be new at getting your first ascended or legendary armor. So I just want to show you this quick one moment about the wizard's vaults. You can get ascended gear and weapons from the wizard vault. You can buy them for 400 points for armor, and for weapons you can buy them for 600. I think you get about 4 pieces you can add every 3 months of armor, and 2 weapons you can add each every 3 months. I've already just purchased one here right now. I'm just going to add. I can choose whichever weapon I want to take. So for now, I might not. Revolver. I'll take this revolver. Yeah, and obviously you can set whichever item, whichever stats you want to add to these weapons. I'm not going to do that right now, but just to show, if I want to add agony infusions, I just click, and that's going to add 1 to this item. Okay, so also if I want to add 7, I'll buy 7. You can see here, it's used this pile here to create 64 of these to make a +7. You can see it's +1 right now. If I double click and add, it will replace, as you can see there. If you've got multiple if you've got multiple AR on different items and you want to increase the AR instead of replacing them, because obviously if you've got several pieces of maybe 9, you don't want to be losing all these. So what you can do is on this vendor, on tab, on the second to last tab here, you can buy one of these extractor devices here. You can buy one. As you see, maybe I have several of these. And what I can do is I can just drag and drop the agony, the weapon into there, and I can remove the agony resistance. So I've got me 7 back. Now, if you want to upgrade your 7 to a 9, you might want to go to tab 3, and you need 4 7s. Wait, that 5. Sorry. You go to 4 7s to create 1 9, and that's how you would increase each time. So I'm just going to buy 1, 2. So I cannot buy another 7 right now to make a 9. But I will probably do some more fractals later. Also, I want to show you the levels and understanding the levels. In fractals we have 4 tiers, which is 1 to 4. The first tier is level 1 to 25, and if you click on each one, you can see the title volcanic, and then on the right hand corner of that little box there you can see the recommended agony resistance, which is 0. But if you go to 17, you can, level 25, you can see it's asking for 17 agony resistance as recommended. But you might be able to get away with no agony resistance on any of these items, on any of these levels, if you're new to this. But on tier 2, you may need agony resistance, as it will become extremely difficult to complete each level. You'll suffer immense amount of damage. Now you will see these little grey, the little purple box circles, just referring to T1 dailies. So usually if I put it in, I look for a team for T1 dailies, and I'd start searching for or just click on it on a team here. Okay, and as you gain more AR to your armor, the higher levels you can probably achieve. Also in fractals, you can buy some ascended rings. If you buy this vendor here, you might see loads of different ones with different stats. And you may need these pristine relics, which you get by completing fractals also. So it might take a little longer to get one of these ones. If you're new to fractals, you might want to come to this vendor over here. You can buy ascended gear here with laurels, which you can also buy with your wizard vault points. Over here. Yeah, so you can see you can buy the laurels here to increase, so you can buy some of these items. Some of these vendors have all different. These vendors have all different types of gear for you to buy, but you will mostly only get trinkets within this area itself. So I'm going to just show you this. If you're new and you need to do the tower, you can get these potions. So 3 large potions, 1 of each colour, will give you 5 agony resistance each. Thank you for watching, and I hope this has helped. Any questions, feel free to comment below, or ask me within Discord. Goodbye for now.